All right, I've got confirmation. We're ready for Splatterhouse with StormCrow56k and BesTickles. Take it away, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. We got Splatterhouse here. Just want to take a second to introduce the couch behind me, and then I got Maximum Trees and Bentglasstube here on comms, and you'll be supporting us here. And a shout out to Angry Larry, who got me to start playing this game.
And I'm StormCrow56k. Behind me, I've got Najibara and Lattmackey.
Hello. We're gonna let them handle those comms, and we're gonna go head-to-head here for some serious racing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not familiar with the Splatterhouse series of games, this game really has nothing to do with any of that. It's actually kind of a parody of a lot of horror movies back in the day, in the 80s and the early 90s. And this is almost, it's almost a prequel to the Splatterhouse 1 that came out in the arcade and also the TurboGrafx-16, but only if you beat it in a certain way. So we're gonna get started here. We're gonna need everyone to help us out. We're gonna do a countdown, okay? Everyone ready? Here we go. 3. Oh, you guys ready? Okay. Oh, before we get started, they're actually going to be doing a reset. Sorry, not to tease you at all. So to skip a cutscene, they're actually going to press reset after they press start. So just to give you a heads up, it's a real technical strat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So you've got StormCrow on the left and BT on the right, and the way that this game works is it's a very basic side-scrolling platformer. The thing that makes this one really kind of unique and interesting is that it's going to parody a bunch of horror movies from back in the day. You're going to notice a lot of references, especially if you're a kid of the late 80s and early 90s, or even some of the 70s, actually. There's some really great references in here throughout the run. It's a lot of jumping and attacking. It's very basic in its controls, and it's a really great and easy speed run to pick up, but a really tough one to master. Currently, StormCrow is the world record holder in this category, so shout out to that. And here's our first cutscene that lasts forever in a speed run. But this is, you may notice this. What do you think this is? Is this little Michael Jackson Thriller action going on right now?
Yeah, I think, yeah. And this is one of many very long boss cutscenes.
Do your thing, okay.
Got to rate. Really, the winner is who does the better dance here.
As a runner, what do you guys do during these cutscenes? Do you just chill, relax, do some Thriller action?
Just hang out, yeah.
Throw some extra resets in there.
Play some Zoop.
So there's a fair amount of mini bosses and actual bosses in this game, and interestingly enough, there's really no quick way to get through them. They're kind of set in the amount of time that it's going to take you to pass through them.
Yeah, this one in particular, like the zombie spawn, and you kill them, and that's it.
It's real technical.
No way to go faster.
You cannot do anything about it.
I think you can even jump over the zombies and let them like walk off the screen.
So it does not matter if you kill them at all.
I don't think so.
Wow, wonderful. Real great game they got going on there. So as we make our way through here, we're going to be heading into one of our first indoor areas of the game. And you'll notice they're getting some health on their way. Like a lot of games of this time period, for some reason, hamburgers are health.
It's like the healthiest food.
Yeah, right. Hamburgers are life. So this is another mini boss we have coming up. This is the bookshelf that attacks you, and this is actually a reference to the first Splatterhouse game that came out in the arcade and then was ported later to the TurboGrafx-16. There is actually a certain amount of books you have to kill. It's on a certain cycle. And of course, you know, like normal things in real life, the books are attacking you.
Yeah. And this one you can actually lose time on, unlike the first boss.
So while we're waiting for a second, before we wait, they're about to enter the first boss of the first level. And this is a reference you may recognize to the Exorcist movie that came out in the 80s, I believe, or 70s, I don't know.
I don't remember either.
Let's just make something up.
Yeah.
The strat here is you want to get the head off to the side of the screen and then just pound it up. There's a little cheese strat, and it's one of the quickest ways you can get through this boss. But you do have to watch out for attacking chairs, just like in real life.
StormCrow had a quick one there.
Yeah, StormCrow, nice boss kill. But BT not too far behind. He actually got through it very quickly, even for missing the first hit. So we're on into stage 2, and this has got a little bit of, it's actually got some exciting platforming going on, jumping up and down. And this is our first chicken battle. So, and knives that attack the screen. This is also a reference to the first Splatterhouse. There is the stage 2 boss in the original Splatterhouse. There are knives that attack you, as they tend to do when you're in a mansion that might be haunted.
It's funny that, I'd never played any Splatterhouse but this one, so the bosses that weren't horror movies, I never understood what they were about.
What is going on?
Okay.
Why are chickens attacking me?
Do you fight the chickens?
Yeah.
Do you fight the oven? What's the boss here?
This game is probably not PETA approved here with the chicken attacks.
And there's like a little trick you can do at the end of this boss. We'll see. I didn't see if StormCrow got it, but we'll see if BT does it. Right after the second shake, if you do a tiny hop, you'll fall down faster because the floor shoots you up when it breaks.
It is actually a time save for sure.
Nope.
Almost. So we're down into the sewer. StormCrow's there first, and BT is right behind him.
Yeah, we actually missed the best cutscene in the game here. Oh, I think it was actually before this level where the game tells you to be garbage of cesspool. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, we only got the B from that one.
Yeah. There's a lot of funny text in this game that you skip in the speedrun, unfortunately.
So there is actually a fair amount of RNG and luck into this game, but it's actually quite subtle. And unless you've put in the reps to know it, you might not recognize it when you see it on stream or as you're playing through it. This is the final boss of the second stage that StormCrow is on, and BT is very close behind him. It is not very far. There's slight RNG in when he starts his jumping and how high he jumps, so you can get a faster or slower kill depending on that. And StormCrow got the hit. BT choosing to take the faster route, but definitely more challenging route, staying up on top there. And he got it. Okay,
nice.
Good deal, BT. Nice.
That was close.
Good job. It's always close, the top route.
Braver man than I.
And so now the third stage that StormCrow has just started is actually the longest stage of the entire run. And there are references galore throughout, not to mention the first haunted house that we're entering. StormCrow electing to keep the shotgun as he moves here to take on this first mini-boss, which is, of course, dancing chainsaws. Why wouldn't there be? A slight reference to it's actually of the Chainsaw Massacre, but I don't remember anywhere in the Chainsaw Massacre that there were flying chainsaws. So,
Well, those were in the original Splatterhouse too, right?
they were, yes, that's absolutely. And now here's one of my favorite references in the entire game, and that's to the movie Alien. If you've seen it before, these things are going to be popping out of this person. I don't know, how do you describe this one?
Yeah, I don't know. Spiders. I think my split for this is just called Nightmares.
Nightmares. No kidding.
Yeah, this is another really long RNG boss because the spiders come when they want. You don't have to kill them.
This is one of
Just have to wait.
Just wait. Doesn't matter at all, right?
Yeah. But you can get more health, I guess, if you kill them. So
Oh, yeah,
there's
secret
stuff
health.
Yes,
Oh,
secret
the
health.
secret health.
Discovered in the practice room 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Woo, you got it. Hype. Let's do a quick donation while we have a quick second here.
Unfortunately, our tracker is still down. However, we still have the bid wars open. We still have all the incentives open. So as soon as we can, we'll get those donations in, and we'll tally them up, and everything will be hunky-dory.
StormCrow is through the mini-boss, and I don't think anybody got the faster releases. No, BT didn't either, so.
Yeah, they seem both pretty medium speed.
There is some RNG there where some luck factor that the enemies can actually spawn quicker, and you get to get through it quicker. In fact, if you want to get world record, you would need that to happen, so.
Wow, that was some spiders.
And BT is through.
Splatterhouse.
So you'll notice throughout, so let's talk a little bit about the lore really quick while StormCrow is making his way to the mini-boss here in this level. And you are the character from all of the other Splatterhouse characters on all the retro consoles, Rick. And your girlfriend Jennifer is with you in the opening scene, and you don't see her really again until the end of the run, until you've actually beaten the game. I would say that the boss that StormCrow is on right now is one of the hardest mini-bosses in the entire game. There is a ridiculous amount of luck that's involved with where these things are spawning, where they're traveling. And StormCrow is trying to clear them all off the screen so we can have a clear kill to the boss there. When he's got the cheese going. Yeah, nice, StormCrow. That was nice, man.
Nice.
I got lucky. There was still a bat, so.
Yeah, the bat flew right into the hurt zone there.
BT using a good strat as well, where he's opted to bring the shotgun with him. And that helps out with clearing some of these enemies as they spawn up.
Yeah, the shotgun is not very utilized in this run, but there are a few times where you can put it to good use.
So as you'll notice, StormCrow picked up the shotgun as he entered in. The way that you can actually get that to spawn is simply by just pressing up when you land on a trash can. And we have another horror movie reference here, StormCrow. Oh, nice job, BT. There you go, dude.
Yeah, really good. Really
That was actually
good
quick.
fight.
Yeah.
Chef Goldblum here.
If you are a fan of the Goldblum,
And who's not?
here's a reference to The Fly.
And flashing lights warning coming up.
Yes,
real
please.
bad.
So if you were just to play the any % category, you would actually take the elevator on the right. StormCrow's opting to take the one on the left because this is the true ending category, and that is going to warp him to his first bonus stage, I guess you would call it, or bonus content in the game that works your way towards a true ending in the game. My favorite music in the run.
All the music is pretty good. Yeah.
It actually is, yeah, I agree with that. And, okay, technically the game tells us we're in Japan right now.
We're in Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, it only tells you you're in Japan if you're not rude.
There you go.
We'll see.
Hey, good job BT2 as well there. Nice boss kill.
Yeah, I think we're going to be rude, by the way.
BT is not too far behind. It's actually a very close race, ladies and gentlemen. And StormCrow is entering probably the longest cutscene of the game.
Yeah, this is...
If you're wanting to get some coffee this morning, this is your chance. Run to the restroom. And apparently Rick has had something gassy.
Yeah.
No good.
Should we be rude?
Yes, oh my God, please be rude. Do you want to see some rudeness, folks? There we go, there we go. We are now farting in a geisha. It is actually happening.
Yeah, and if she catches you, she'll yell at you.
I think I've been caught.
StormCrow is actually making the gas happen, ladies and gentlemen. These are the expert speed strats. Absolutely, I want to get on that. Yeah, let's spark some action. Nice, dude, okay. How often do you get a chance to do that in a game? Come on now. And here you are. Welcome to Japan.
Oh, he didn't get rude.
Didn't get rude.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sneaky.
Nice. Expert strats, man.
Yeah, the left cheek sneak.
StormCrow is off to stage 4, and you'll recognize there are some very easy references in this level. You'll notice as we make our way to about the halfway point through. Hey, there you go, BT. Yeah, get some parts in there, man. Anybody else want to gas it up? Okay.
It saves time.
Expert speed strats.
There's less text.
Okay, nice jumping there. Nice platforming by StormCrow. Those jumps are actually non-trivial.
How rude you are.
Hey, you got the rude. So, as you'll notice, in this stage and the next couple stages, there's actually going to be some damage boosting, quote unquote. And I say quote unquote because in this game, the damage boosting is ridiculous. You don't have the kind of invincibility frames that you have in other games. You just take damage. And here's a nice little reference. You may remember Jaws from the late 70s.
Jaws.
Well, Jaws is now trying to kill you.
This is left shark Jaws.
Pink Jaws.
And BT making his way through the platforming as well, not using the damage boosting strats. Nice, man. And StormCrow is now entering the boss of this stage, which I have no idea what this thing references. Anybody want to make something up? Give up some lore here. It's a dude with a fork, I guess? I don't know.
Dinner man.
He's looking for a steak,
I like
maybe?
that.
Can I offer Gordon Ramsay?
There you go. I like the do that.
This boss you can lose a lot of time on because he can spawn kind of anywhere. If you're not ready, you can miss him. But StormCrow got all 6.
Yeah, started without missing a cycle. That was really nice.
The last one was scary.
And BT right behind him, entering the boss right away. So, once again, keeping it close. So you'll notice, this is most definitely some references to Friday the 13th happening on StormCrow's screen. For those of you who enjoy the series, there's going to be a fair amount of damage boosting. What he's doing is when he hits the spikes, it on the trees or on the platform, the ground itself, it's actually springing him forward. So it's an easy way to push through some enemies. Nice
No
kill,
misses
BT.
there.
Yeah, man. Once again, no missed cycles there. Good job, man.
Easy every time.
So these ghosts can really wreck your day. You have to jump over them. Nice job, StormCrow.
Yeah, when you hit them, they make a new enemy.
That can damage you, and it's very frustrating at times.
It's so quiet. Eerie.
You just hear the crickets.
Well, we need some more farting. Is there any more farting coming up? Okay.
Don't hold your breath.
Or maybe do.
So StormCrow with very nice platforming action as he gets in there. This is going to be the last room before the boss of this stage, and he's moving through it very quickly, but BT not missing a beat as well. And here, so what do we think? Teen Wolf? What do we want to guess on?
Yeah, Teen Wolf.
Okay.
Gotta be Teen Wolf.
For those of you who've never seen the Michael J. Fox classic.
That's a movie. It does not hold up very well.
Michael J. Fox as a wolf and a teen at the same time?
Yeah.
How is that not film gold? Okay. And wow, StormCrow, you didn't miss a cycle there either. That was really good, actually, man. Nice. Okay, this is the StormCrow has entered the stage that actually does not have a boss involved in it. So he's going to be platforming as fast as he can through all of this and jumping and removing enemies from out of the way. You want to avoid lag. I mean, there's just a lot going on here at the same time. And most of these enemies are set, but there's a little bit of RNG in some of them as you move through some of these bridges. A lot of stuff on BT's screen right now. Avoiding, I don't even know what you call his attack. There we go. Nice, dude. I didn't miss either. That was great.
No misses.
Really good. Keeping it close.
Both of them opted to have no bucket head. You can get a bucket in the previous room and take half damage.
There you go.
From that boss if you're in a pinch.
Is that how that works? Okay. Great mechanic.
And it's adorable, so it's unfortunate.
It is cute. I feel bad.
One of the great things about this speedrun, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's actually a really great casual playthrough as well. If you have access to a Famicom or Nintendo or any of those consoles, it's a really fun one to actually play through casually as well. It doesn't take that long to pick up the speedrun.
Yeah, it's pretty forgiving as far as speedruns too. You get a lot of continues.
Absolutely, and StormCrow has moved into the second bonus stage of the game. If you were just doing the 80% category, you would not be playing through this section of the game. And, oh man, nice. Those enemies are really tough to get up there on as you're jumping and moving through.
Yeah, the Garfield bats.
And BT has made it through the stage as well. Very nice, man.
We got this.
And we're going to be in a very long cutscene as well now for StormCrow. Hey, BT got it. Nice. You're in there. And BT's into the bonus stage as well.
No obnoxious flashing for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the game, tons of obnoxious flashing.
And sadly, the game doesn't let you gas it up here. And I'm not quite sure why. I mean, I think they're really missing an important mechanic at this point, but... Is it Egypt? Is this supposed to be Egypt? Is that where we're... Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe referencing Cleopatra, one of those movies, but I don't remember that being a horror movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think the Japan stage has any horror elements either.
We can just make something up for it, though, right? I mean,
And if the tracker's up, this would be a good time for donations.
Sadly, not quite yet. I'm still working on it, though.
Got an orb.
Thank you for your donation. Orb! Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be... StormCrow is making his way up 4 or 5 vertical levels. And as you traverse through the level that is the Haunted Mansion here, you'll notice that it's referencing all of the enemies you've seen throughout the game yet, so there's no new enemies introduced in this section of the game. But he is working his way towards the last boss. And as far as the casual run goes, the last boss in this game, in my opinion, totally ridiculous.
Good opinion.
As StormCrow gets there, you're going to notice it takes a lot of hits to defeat the last boss of this game. 16 to be exact.
16.
We're going to count them down together, ladies and gentlemen. And BT, by the way, through the bonus stage as well now, so he is not too far behind. Oh, hit. Thankfully, you drop a level and he'll be back there in just a second. This is the main antagonist of the game. This is the Pumpkin King. There we go. We got one. One down, 15 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 15 to go.
And the goat boss actually
Two.
16, but you can do them much more quickly than this one.
The Pumpkin King is the whole impetus for the entire game. Apparently, he's the reason that things are haunted. And yes, that is a creepy pumpkin face behind him. 4. There we go.
You do get bonus points for jumping over him.
5. 6. Yeah.
You can actually get a health refill from that soda machine, too.
11.
I'll go back for it.
BT is through. He is on his way to the Pumpkin King as well.
8.
8. Oh. 9.
10.
10.
Oh no. 11.
11. There is somewhat of pattern
12.
to the Pumpkin King, but there's a little element of luck after you get 2 hits on him, where the next place he spawns.
13.
No, keep it going. Keep it going. It can be random a bit, so it's not a set thing where StormCrow or
14.
BT knows where they're coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any sort of seizure warning or anything like that, the screen is going to be flashing kind of
15.
ridiculous here, so please be aware, and if you need to look away, please do so. This is the last hit coming up. Here we go.
I'm gonna look away.
There we go. Look away, look away. We're not at time yet. Time is actually where you lose it when you lose control of Masked Rick. We'll let you know when that happens. StormCrow, you want to call it out when you call time?
Yep. And time.
There we go, man. Sub 20. Nice, dude. Very nice.
Great run right there.
Thank you. What was time?
1953.
I think that might be a record.
No way.
I forgot to double check.
While that's happening, I'll check. Do you know where you're at, BT?
No.
Okay. He has had a certain amount of hits on the positive side.
Zelda players only count to 10.
9. Let's just say you're at 9.
9 again. He'll spawn on the right for the 16th hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a new world record for StormCrow.
Nice job, dude.
Here we go, on stage,
watching
man.
that pace.
Way to go, dude. And BT has right behind him. He has finished the game.
Oh God, I looked at it.
Look away, look away.
Don't look directly into the game.
That's time.
BT?
Time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have time.
Yes.
There you go. Good job, man.
Ton of fun.
Thank you, guys. That was great.
We should actually call this out just before we'll let you go. When you actually complete the game on the true ending, you actually do get the special ending. And it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, you've been on the set of a movie the entire game. Haunted mask and all. If you are interested, ladies and gentlemen, in running this game or anything about this, we have a wonderful Splatterhouse community online, the Discord. StormCrow is going to tweet out about it after we get done here. So please feel free to join us if you're at all interested in this. There's a great community, really friendly, really nice, except for BT. He's whatever.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
No, just thanks so much. The community is very supportive. We put in a lot of new tech recently on this game, and watching StormCrow bring those world records down has been really, really a lot of fun. And on to better and brighter things, right?
Oh yeah. Thanks so much, SGDQ, for having us.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your marathon. Woo.
Give it up again for a fantastic race and a new world record from StormCrow56 and BesTickles. Gonna take a quick ad break here. We'll be back.
I've been
Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2019. We hope you're all having a wonderful morning, enjoying some fantastic, silly games. SGDQ 2019 is sponsored in part by Fangamer. All profits from GDQ merchandise sales are donated to Doctors Without Borders. They've got new official merchandise from Deltarune, Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, Stardew Valley, Persona 5, and more. And you can find them at fangamer.com/GDQ. Just saw in chat a great point. You can still support the charity at the moment while the tracker is under some technical difficulties by subscribing to the Twitch channel. All the money coming from your Twitch subs goes straight to charity. And in fact, if you have Twitch Prime, you can sub to the channel for free. And what more could you ask for? Giving to a great cause and getting some fantastic emotes in the process. And just so you guys know, all of the incentives will still be active. We still have the Nuclear Throne Loop 10 showcase, the Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 cutscenes, as well as StarCraft Remastered to look forward to. As soon as the tracker comes back up, we'll let you know how all those are doing. SGDQ2019 is sponsored in part by Team Meat, working on Super Meat Boy Forever, the sequel to the indie mega hit Super Meat Boy by Team Meat. Coming in 2019 for Nintendo Switch, the Epic Game Store, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. For updates, follow them on Twitter at Super Meat Boy, or join their Discord at discord.gg/teammeat. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over. It's time for Sylvester and Tweety in Cagey Capers by Ritz Blues. Take it away.